Hi guys, today I'm going to teach you an alternative way to do a slip knot. Now everybody who knits and crochets knows how to make a slip knot because it's basically how you start almost every project. And the way it's normally taught is great, but I taught myself an easier, faster way to do it that I wanted to show you guys. So let's get started. So first I'm going to show you the normal way to make slip knot, the way it's usually taught by, and so you start by taking the short end that's not attached to your ball of yarn in your hand like this. Then you take the yarn and wrap it around your finger. You take the loop that's on the left side and pull it over your finger. Move this over a little bit. And then you put the yarn over your finger again and pull that loop over. So take that last loop off your finger, tighten your knot, and you have a slip knot. Okay, so now that you have your slip knot, I'm going to show you the way I do it. And this way is so much easier, I think, and it's so much faster. And later on in this video, I'll show you why I like it better and how it's easier when you crochet with it. Okay, so the way I'm going to show you this, hopefully it makes sense. If not, please let me know and I will make another video and fix it. I start off by taking the short end between my thumb and my pointer. And then I take another piece of it between my fingers, it doesn't really matter. And I cross it like a bow tie. And then the end that's short, you grab it with your right hand and you pull it through that loop. And that's it. And you have a slip knot. So much easier, I think. Maybe it's easier to learn the other one, but once you master this way, it's so much easier and so much faster. So I'm going to show you this again, and I'm going to show it slower this time, so you can really look to see what I'm doing. And one more time. So take it in your hand, make your little bow tie. Make sure you cross it this way instead of this way. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I just wouldn't do it that way. So cross it this way. Grab the short end and just pull that short end through. Just like that. So I'm going to show you the difference between my kind of slip knot and the normal slip knot. So this is the normal slip knot, and you can see that this is the short end and this is the one that's attached to the ball of yarn. So when you tighten a slip knot, because that's what it's for tightening this first loop, the one that's attached to the ball is what tightens the loop and makes it smaller. But with the kind that I make, the little end, the short one, is the one that tightens the loop. And this is great for several different reasons actually. It makes finishing your project easier and it looks better. If you don't believe me, I'll show you why. And this is it really, that's all there is to it. Okay, so this is helpful when you're working in the round, because when you're working in the round and you have a chain 2 in your pattern, and then you work, it's normally 6 stitches, you work into the first chain. Well, when you finish and you use the regular slip knot, you have this giant hole in your thing and you can't tighten it because the end that tightens the slip knot is what you started crocheting with. So you're basically stuck, and then you have to figure out how to close the hole somehow. But with this kind of slip knot, the end that closes the loop of the slip knot is the short one that's not attached to the ball. So that way you can just pull it closed like this. So that makes it so much easier and faster. And you don't have that annoying hole in your work. My kind of slip knot is also great when you're working in rows, not just around. Because if you notice, when you use the regular slip knot, it leaves this giant little hole right here, you know, and it kind of sucks because you have to crochet into this chain, but you can't tighten it when you're done. So it leaves this really ugly hole in your work, and I think it's a pain to try and hide it when you're weaving in your ends. But with my kind of slip knot, you can just simply pull it closed. So you just have like this little tiny knot at the bottom, but it makes it so much easier to weave in, and you probably won't see the little knot at the end, and it won't really matter. At least you don't have a giant hole, right? So I hope this video was helpful to you and you learned something new today. If you didn't, I'm sorry, but that's the way I make a slip knot. So I'll be posting videos hopefully regularly, but I call myself a lazy crocheter for a reason. So I'll be back soon with more videos. Bye!